Hey guys, Black Hope here. Welcome back to more Hollow Knight. Last time we went to the Soul Sanctum and got the Desolate Dive, whatever it's called. The thing. And in this episode, we're gonna be heading to Crystal Peak. Well, we went to Crystal Peak. And we saw Myla, who had started succumbing to the infection. Oh, very sad. But in this episode, we're gonna explore the Crystal Peak. I like this place. It's cool. So yeah, we got these Glimbacks. We touched upon those at the end of the last episode. And this area is, as you can see, a giant mine. With all these crystal conveyor belts. Sort of the gimmick of this place. Crystals and conveyor belts. Gonna be the title of the episode, probably. So I hear a new enemy. We have here the Husk Miner. And over here we have ourselves a bench. Husk Miners are pretty much what Milo's gonna turn into. We have here these platforms that flip over when you jump on them. Fine, because I just want to sit on the bench first. And go down the bottom path. And another new enemy. Crystal Hunters. They shoot crystals out at you. They're really annoying. I hate them with a passion. I believe this is just where we were, yeah. This room. Yep, there's a rancid egg. Lovely. I love me some rancid eggs. I think we can go this way, actually. We can. Ow. Ooh. Kill you. I don't know what's down here. I have a faint idea. A big hole. I think I know where this leads. Well, couldn't make the jump. But instead, I'm somewhere else. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher, in her archive, surrounded by fog and mist. Lurian the watcher, in his spire, looking over the city. Hera the beast, in her den, amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hallownest lasts eternal. Dreamer locations added to the map. Go no further, little shadow. What compels it to climb out of the darkness? What compels it to return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals? By the vessel, or by that captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. What a terrible fate they've visited upon you, to cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away? Or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? Taken the dream nail. Hold Y to charge and slash the nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit that sacred blade has dulled over time. Though, together, perhaps we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence. The precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it wherever you find it, and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. And with that, I welcome you to the resting grounds. With the dream nail, you can activate these little plants. And collect, like the seer said, collect ourselves some essence. Now this is a change of pace. Here we have a new enemy, the Husk Oh, I forget what they're called. Entombed husks. Ow. These guys hurt. They do 2 hearts of damage when they hit you. 2 masks. Hearts. What am I on? Yeah, they really hurt though. And they're really creepy. The entire area is a little creepy. But if we head through here... As you can see, lots of damage. If we head up here, we can get ourselves the Soul Eater charm. This is a cool charm. It's like the, what's it called? Soul Catcher charm. Except it's, like, a lot better. Now with that place out the way, there's a few more places we can go. Just have to remember where they are. Ah, here it is. Get ourselves a bench. Ah, Mehon, this world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does Chair wake? Why does Chair persist? Ah, Lemaire, you could not know of tragedy as complete as Chair's. True lovers stripped apart, 2 worlds that could not meet. And now, my lad lover, dead so long in time. Dead so far away. Buried, Moana? Aye, amongst its hateful kin, that did deny our union, that did reject Che's outsideness. She doesn't suppose, Nalo. Could Che ask? Could Che burden? Lemaire, wouldst you deliver a gift to her grave? The gift is, maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests amongst her kind, near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? Chair asks. Perhaps impossible things? Mad things. For Lemaire to take up such a quest would be a kindness Chair has ne'er forgotten. You turn away. Chair should have expected such. This world is not one of favours, only of heartache. This is the Grey Mourner. We're not going to do a quest right now, because it's very long. But what I did there was I used the Dream Nail. You can use the Dream Nail to see into the minds of people. Quite handy. You can see into the minds of enemies as well. It's kind of cool. Anyway, while we're down here, you can hear some more bellflies. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. And in here, we can get ourselves a Hollow Nest seal. And break a wall into an area I don't want to go to right now. But yeah, kind of expectation subversion there. We thought we were going to Crystal Peak, but in reality, this is where I was planning to go the entire time. I do believe, if we head this way, we will get ourselves a snag station. Completely free of charge. Which is nice. But we won't have a map for the area until we go back up, because Cornifer's apparently left already. So, our goal right now is to collect essence. One way of doing that is talking to ghosts. Stop there. Those who try to leave this kingdom are cursed. Better to rest here until time itself sleeps. Hope and freedom. I thought that strength alone could grant me those things. In my dreams I would cut that plague with my nails, and then I turned my weapons upon the king. When I awoke in this sacred place, I began to understand. Those who hope are already doomed. Do you still hope, Wanderer? Will you flee, or will you raise your weapon and doom us both? Challenge the warrior dream. This is Zero, our first dream warrior. I guess these are like mini bosses. Now Zero would be much easier if I had gotten an upgrade. Well, not an upgrade, but a spell a lot earlier in the game. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, there's a spell that we probably could have gotten a little earlier. That would help for this, but apart from that, the first Dream Warrior most likely to fight. So it's as easy as standing on the platform, jumping up, hitting him a few times, and just dashing in between his nails. Just keep in mind where the nails come from, because they'll return back to that same position. And it's pretty easy to dodge. Ah, I can see now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor. Simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching. And with that, we got ourselves our first 100 essence, which we can take back straight to the seer. After dashing our way through all of this, then climbing up here. Up, up, up. 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 Ah, Wilder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. You've already collected 100 essence. Quick work. These things come naturally to you, don't they? No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them. Or perhaps, being prisoners themselves, they desired your company. In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement from me, and return when you have collected 200 essence. Now for that, we get ourselves a Hollow Nest seal. Isn't that great? But on the way up, we can go into this little nook and pick up a nice, easily missable charm. The Dream Shield. The Dream Shield is really cool. It spawns a little rotating shield around the night. Could be really handy. It blocks a couple of projectiles, does damage to enemies. All in all, it's decent. So if we keep heading this way... A mechanism with a slot for some kind of pass. You can see we can't do much to this. Useful for something later, but not that far in yet. Where we really want to go is underneath... You know what, we'll just go this way. I think I missed it. Okay. We go back down here. Dodge all the creepy guys. And through the cave that I opened up minutes ago. This leads us to a little tram, which we can take down to the City of Tears. Where we have some new enemies. These guys are like rich people. I forget what they're called. Husk Dandy and Cowardly Husk. Yes, they're like the posh people who lived in, like, this part of the city. That there, I think it was like a Cowardly Husk or something or other. Not cowardly, gluttonous husk. Have a look. Gluttonous husk. I was right. Oh. Hello, I am close to death. Let me heal up for a second. Thank you. Rather not die. And now we're at King Station. And I fell all the way down. Fantastic. Here at King Station, we can have a nice sit down. As you can see, we're on the complete other side of the city. We can open up a very expensive stag station. And there's a way to do this. Might be easier if I just go over here. Come on. Okay, I think you're supposed to do that with something later. Ah, many stag stations have been opened. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies the Stag Nest, the place where I was born and raised. I'd thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll find that nest. Ah, I would like that very much. Let's head up to Dermouth. So yeah, we've done quite a bit in these 20 minutes. Hasn't been too bad. We didn't really get to explore Crystal Peak as much as I'd like. But let me actually buy a map. Hello.
Bapanada.
Resting grounds map, 75 geo. Nice and easy. Let's have a nice sit down again. So we went and never got a map for Crystal Peak, but pretty much we went over here, across, down, into here, then down, then back up. But we unlocked. Didn't know that button did that. This, which we can use to see into people's minds. Really cool. But there's one other thing I want to show before, well, before I end off the episode. Remember, back in part 4, I want to say, where I showed off a very interesting place known as inside of the Howling Cliffs. We're gonna head back there now with the dream nail in hand. So excuse me as I climb my way back up. I'm gonna keep this in just in case you'd like to know the exact directions up there. So you come up the Howling Cliffs. You just beeline it to the left. You can go through this little bit if you want. Just keep beelining it to the left. Till you get to the second part of the Howling Cliffs. Then you'll want to go down underneath where Cornifer was. Until you see these torches. Now once you see those, this will be here. And of course this bug. And the wall, there'll be a wall right here. Just in case you don't remember and you don't want to watch the episode back. But we go in here. Through this room. With this big bug. Get our dream nail. Nothing much seemed to have happened except for these red, dreamy particles everywhere. And this is suddenly fixed. Next episode on Hollow Knight, we'll explore what we just unleashed on the world. I'll see you guys then.